Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Feeling Things. I'm Amy.
And I'm Kat, and I'm coming in hot with my feeling of the day because I'm feeling it at a level 8.
Ooh, 8 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm at 9. I'm not trying.
You're just trying to one up me.
I'm not trying to one up you. I promise.
Okay.
I just really, I'm feeling it. I'm
Okay.
feeling it.
Okay, well, I'm feeling merry and joyful.
Same. Me too.
The same feelings.
Same.
It's like I gave you these feelings.
Yeah. I also have a little bit of anxiety, but not about this topic at all. It's totally separate, but it was like old feelings that came up, but we can get to that later because I don't want to kill the merry and joyful vibe because I'm with you. I watched my first Christmas movie of the season.
What was it?
It was on Netflix. It was an old one. It's not even new. So it was called The Christmas Contract.
Wait, what was that one about?
Contract with, she took a boy to her hometown because her ex-boyfriend was bringing a girl and she didn't want to show up alone. So she took her best friend's brother and they had a contract to do it.
Did they fall in love?
You have to watch to find out.
I think I've seen that, but they all run together. It would be really funny if you were like, I watched, what's the one you were in?
Oh, Holiday Harmony.
I watched Holiday Harmony, and I was like, oh, you watched your Christmas movie?
No, but I did wonder, should my boyfriend see that scene? I don't know. I want him to watch the whole movie because I think the whole movie is cute and adorable and awesome, and he does love Christmas movies because he started watching them with his daughter. I think she really enjoyed them. She liked watching them with their mom, and then when their mom died, it's like, he's like, well, I guess I have to step in now as the Hallmark Christmas movie lover. And now it's something they love to do, which we all watched it last night, the Christmas Contract. We watched it. The brothers watched, the daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a family affair and it was feeling good. And like in my kitchen right now, I have my stovetop smelly Christmas stuff. We need a better name.
Stovetop smelly Christmas stuff. So I want to get to that, but can I answer your question?
Yeah. What was the question?
Should your boyfriend watch?
Oh yeah. I already forgot.
100%. I feel like the whole family should watch. If Patrick's seen it, then your boyfriend should definitely have seen the movie that you're in.
Okay.
Your acting debut. That's a big
deal.
But
how
and that
awkward
was really
to be like, hey guys, so now that
This
it's
is
Christmas,
me.
this is like the first Christmas we've celebrated together. We're really close. I mean, I was with him last Christmas, but we were still new. So now that we're like all a lot closer, what do I say? Like if we're all gathered around the TV and they're like, what are we going to watch tonight? And I'm like, how about the movie I'm in?
No, you should just
That
say,
would
what
be
about
weird.
Holiday Harmony? And you say like what it's about, and then you play it, and then it's a surprise.
Oh, like they don't
don't
know that
know.
I'm in it, and then my bathroom scene
Yes.
comes up. Okay, well maybe we'll do that, and I'll report back how it plays.
Please
out.
do that. If they don't know already, or if they wouldn't, like maybe they know you've been in a Christmas movie, but they don't know what it's called.
Right.
That would be so good. And then you should like film his reaction when he sees you on the big screen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll report back if I
Okay.
do that. But the merriness and the joyfulness is alive and well because I think 'tis the season.
'Tis the season.
Even though there's other feelings happening, those are dominating. So that's why I'm a 9. It's not just because you're an 8.
Feels like it. So what's the stovetop smelly stuff?
Well, you know about it, Kat, because we put it in our newsletter. But thank you for asking, just for podcast listeners. But it is something that was in our newsletter that went out last Friday with our merch stuff.
No way.
Yeah,
I wonder who puts the newsletter together.
you do. Which is cute for you to act like you didn't know what it was.
Surprise
but
me.
It smells so good. It's like Christmas in a pot.
I actually made it last year or the year before. I remember I went to the store and got all the stuff, and Patrick was like, why don't you just light a candle?
Because
And I
this
was like,
is
it's
different.
not the same thing, and you're creating a vibe.
Yeah, it's cranberries, it's cinnamon sticks, it's cloves, it's a sliced up orange, it's rosemary, it's water in a pot.
On the stove.
And you light it. We had all of this in our newsletter, so this is why you need to sign up for the newsletter. Not only do we have little nuggets like this, which the week before you sent out your potato soup recipe.
Oh, I love
so you just
that.
like never know what you're gonna get. We have things that Kat and I are reading,
the week
watching,
before,
things we're loving.
The week before you put your Q-tips.
Yes.
You never know what you're going to get.
Well, those Q-tips, to be fair,
Or clutch.
are a game changer. Before I found those Q-tips, I only bought Q-tips where it was round on both sides.
Yeah.
I did not know people made a Q-tip round on one side, pointy on the other. It's good for if you're trying to clean up your nails. It's good if you're trying to clean up makeup around your nose, in your eyes, your eyebrows, under your lip,
Don't
wherever.
put it in your ear.
Yeah, the pointy part in your ear is a little rough, but don't sleep on those special Q-tips. So I stand by that addition to the newsletter.
I'm saying.
So you never know what you're going to get. And then on Friday in our newsletter, we also had our merch, which is so exciting. We'll link everything in the bio. If you are not on our newsletter yet, you can go sign up in not the bio, the show notes.
Show notes. It's also in our Instagram bio.
Yeah, which is Feeling Things Podcast. But sign up for our newsletter, but we'll also link to our merch in the show notes, and I'll I'll copy and paste the Christmas on the stove, smelly stuff recipe. Stovetop Christmas.
Stovetop simmers. Stovetop potpourri.
I just don't like the word. I don't really like the word potpourri. Potpourri.
Potpourri. Speaking of, can I tell that story?
What story?
Of you on the phone.
Sure.
Amy just had a phone call on speakerphone so I could hear the person she was talking to. And she answered the phone normal. She said, hello. And the lady was like, is this Amy? That wasn't her accent, but she had an accent. And she said something, and then Amy changed her accent to mimic the lady's
But
accent.
I didn't even know I was doing that.
All of a sudden, we heard you go, hello.
I don't know why I did that. I really don't. I didn't even know why y'all were laughing at me. And then I thought, okay, well, that tracks. Like sometimes I just, conform to my environment because I don't know.
It's just like switch all of a sudden. I was like, that was funny.
I mean, I know it drug out a little bit. I was like, hello. Hello. But I mean, I didn't do it with other words, right?
No, then you went back to normal, but I was
thank
just
goodness.
like,
that would be awkward. Yeah. I think just right away. I don't know. This is my first time talking to that person. I was a little nervous. So I think I just was like, oh, hello.
That's how you did it, kind
hello.
of. Yes.
Yeah. It reminds me of Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
Can I shock you?
Have you never watched that movie?
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There are so many movies you've never seen. It blows my mind. Like, have you seen Elf?
Yes.
Oh, don't act like that's a crazy question. Because
that's like more recent.
Quintessential Christmas movie. Like, you have to watch it. And then there's more like low-key type Christmas movies, like While You Were Sleeping.
That sounds scary.
No, it's with Sandra Bullock.
Oh, never seen
it. And
it.
he gets hit by the train. And then, you need to watch that. You would love it. It was my mom's favorite Christmas movie. So,
okay,
we'll
put it on our list this year.
Yeah, add it to the list with all the other movies we're supposed to be watching. I think there was something else we were supposed to watch, and I had 2 weeks to watch it, and I think
Mulan.
that's passed. Yeah, I'm not watching it. I'm just sorry. I don't want to.
I mean, I get it. I don't think I get you now. I don't want to watch it again right now, currently, where I am in my life.
Yes.
There's a Crowd Cat's asking if there's a live action. There was. I love Mulan, probably one of my favorite Disney movies. I don't want to go see the live action.
Live action doesn't make me want to watch it any more or less. I thought it would help. No. I just not my thing. So, okay, you're feeling the joy and the
Okay. So
the merry
and
joy.
joyful. The merry joyful. So, I feel like I'm telling myself this, so I'll check it out with my actual therapist soon, but I feel like I've been in this stage for a while, which I've talked about, where I'm just like, there's a lot of things that are not in my control, and there's nothing I can do at all. I'm just in like a waiting stage, and it is not just waiting for the thing, but it's also like I can't do a lot of things that I normally would be doing right now, i.e. go on trips, plan things, fun things like that. And because I can't do that, I can't distract myself. My favorite way to distract myself is planning a trip. Even if I'm not going on a trip, even if it's in the future. I can't do that right now. So I have been trying to find little ways to create joy and excitement in my life while this other thing is happening in the background. And so I went on my staycation.
I'm on staycation.
A couple weeks ago, and it was amazing. And I highly recommend doing that, especially if you have lived somewhere for a while and there are so many things that feel normal to you because you live there, but you've just never done them because you live there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, so I went on staycation, and then I decorated for Christmas, full decorated for Christmas, the day after Halloween, 2 days after Halloween, November 2nd. And
You were on it, man.
yes. And so I feel a lot of merry from my Christmas, but joyful from like these things. We went to places in this city that I grew up in that I never have done before.
And I will say some advice, like if people are able, you may just have to do it on a weekend. You may have to work the full work week, and then you can do a staycation on the weekend. But you and Patrick, you took time off. Like
Yeah.
we even altered our podcast schedule because you're like, hey, I'm really trying to have off, as if I was actually on vacation and in another town. It was almost like you were leaving, but you weren't.
Mhm.
And then y'all even had your mom like drive you around.
Okay. So we went to
But I'm giving people pro tips of like, how can you make it feel like
save money.
you're saving but doing more.
Okay.
And you took off work, and like you still got your work done.
You took off work and you called your mom.
Yeah.
So
I know not everybody has that option, but I'm painting a picture that it wasn't like just, a Saturday or a Sunday.
we
like
made it a
y'all
whole
really
thing.
were intentional about it and made it a whole thing. And I think that helped make the experience. Like you
Oh,
got
yeah.
your work done because Patrick also has responsibilities. But since you planned ahead, you're like, oh, let's look at the calendar and let's figure out how we can make this work. Just in case anybody else has the flexibility to do that. I feel like that helped make the experience
100%.
that
Because
much more.
yeah, we were at home, but we also
Awesome.
weren't doing a lot of things with other people. So
Right.
we were just spending a lot of time together as if we were on vacation.
Right.
And my mom didn't just drive us. So we went.
But she was like your Uber.
So we went to Arrington Vineyards, which is a vineyard, maybe 25 minutes from our house. I'd only been once 10 years ago, and Patrick had never been. And it's close by. Why wouldn't we do that? So on Friday, that's what we did all day is we packed a picnic, and then he went on a run with me outside. He has never done that before. And then we packed a picnic and went. We Ubered there, and it was like $20 maybe, $15, $20. We looked for Ubers when we were getting ready to leave. Just guess how much an Uber was at that time. It was like 4:00.
$60?
$80.
Oh my God. I mean, I was guessing high on the 60 just because you
$80.
acted like it was going to be a lot.
So I texted my mom and I was like, hey, Mom, what are you doing? So she was, she lives right there too. I guess you live over there too. And she picked us up. It was 5 stars, best Uber ride. She showed up she had made mummy dogs, which are hot dogs wrapped in sourdough bread. She made them for
Yum.
my nephew, and she was bringing them to him. So she brought us it was literally like we were on vacation. We get into her car, our Uber, and she's like, I brought you guys waters, and I have 2 mummy dogs for you. She even packaged up individual mustard and ketchup packets
So
for
cute.
us. So we had a snack on the way home. So free Uber with snacks from my mother. Thank you, Jody.
I mean, that would make me merry and joyful.
Yeah.
And then also, I will say, ever since we've gotten the merch, like you're a vibe. I know you had this whole experience, so you're like, got this energy about you, but you've been living in our sweat set.
For 4 days.
So it's a hoodie and sweatpants, and Kat's living in it. And I feel like your energy around it is so good.
Upset. As soon as I picked it up, I texted you. I will say, if you're looking for something, I love a comfy anything. And I've been looking for a lot more comfy sets, and I've been ordering them from different places. Half of them I've sent back. I've not taken this off I took it off to wash. I will say that. And it still fits perfecto after I washed and dried
And it's a
it.
matching hoodie with sweatpants, and it has like a feeling things like circle on the hoodie, and then it also has it on the pants too, which people can go look because they might be. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see it, but if you're listening on the podcast, then go check it out. But I feel like a sweat set has made you happy. Your staycation has made you happy, and then
Christmas.
I think the excitement of what you have that you have going on in the background. Like Kat and I both have things happening in our life that we're not talking about really publicly. But I think your situation is rounding a corner where it's kind of getting exciting.
We're getting good news, and we're getting closer versus we're just like, we don't know what's going to happen kind of thing.
Whereas my situation is bringing up, like, it's good. It's a good reminder of how two things can be true at the same time, because I do feel this excitement and merry and joy towards this season. I love this time of year, and I want to go all in on that, especially since I have my kids and then I have now this other family that I get to celebrate with. But side by side with that, I have this other thing going on that is a lot, but it's not as overwhelming, I think, as it would be if I hadn't experienced something similar before. So it's sort of great because it's not my first rodeo, you know? However, today, literally, I had to do something regarding like finances and logging into stuff, and I didn't want to do it. And I felt this like uneasiness in my stomach, and I used to get this thing in my throat with my finances, like anytime I had to address it or look at a spreadsheet or numbers or anything. And I felt some of that stuff come up again. And I was like, oh, I thought I dealt with this.
Yeah.
Like we had graduated, and I now know how to log into stuff and I don't get queasy about it. And I had to go log in, and it really was to check something. Normally I maybe would be excited about it, but all those old feelings came back that I just had to power through, and I didn't let it overwhelm me or stop me. Well, I didn't really have a choice, but I think back in the day I would have found a way to escape it or delegate it or figure out. But I was like, nope, just log in, get the information, figure it out, and move on. And so to anybody else, if like something comes up that you haven't felt in a couple of years and you think, well, shoot, I've done all this work and I was feeling empowered, and I've even talked about how much more confident I feel about it and how I don't get that lump in my throat anymore. And then it comes back. So then you feel like, oh, does this mean I'm going backwards? And I guess maybe it could, depending on your situation.
Yeah.
Like it makes me think of eating disorders and even, you know, alcoholics and if they're in recovery or whatnot. And you said something about recovery when we were talking about eating disorders, and you were like, that's why they call it recovery.
Instead
Like
of I'm recovered.
You're never recovered. It's always there. And so that, looking at my financial situation, kind of like how I look at eating disorder recovery, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like there is some sort of thing that's in me, and it may pop up next year. It may pop up next month. It might go away and pop up in 5 years. Like it may be something that is always within me. But it was also cool to see that I just take the next move and do the next thing and the next thing, and then voila, it was done. And pretty, the pain was minimal. Whereas if I had, I don't know, the word that's coming to my mind is succumb. Like if I had given in to all the anxiety that was coming up, then I could have prolonged that whole process, and it would have made it more dreadful.
Yeah, well, I think that
that's growth.
Yeah.
Even though it felt like backwards. It's like,
right. Yeah.
It was like backwards, but growth.
So this is good that you're saying this, because a lot of people, this happens all the time where I thought I got over this. I thought I worked through this. I thought this wasn't an issue for me anymore. And life happens. And like you said, that's always a part of me. It's why people say I'm in recovery or I'm recovering versus I am recovered. You won't really hear somebody say I'm a recovered addict or I'm a recovered whatever I'm in recovery from. Or and what you demonstrated is I still had these feelings, and I'm still a human that is affected by things and can feel things. And now I have better tools, and I know more, and I'm better equipped to deal with them. So even like me, I'll have days, I've talked to you about them, I'll have days where my body image is like killing me, it feels like. And what do I always say?
Oh, I have my coping skills.
I have to use my skills today. I'm using my skills. I'm using my skills because I still am a female living in this world where stress and things affect me, but I know how to deal with those things better. Sometimes I need some extra help. I know how to ask for that help now, or I know what to do when I'm in that place. And it sounds like you had an experience where this came up again, and instead of shutting my computer and going and ask somebody else to do this for me, I worked through this even though it was hard. Doesn't mean that you working through something and processing something doesn't mean feelings go away. it means you learn how to cope with those feelings better.
Yeah, nor does it mean that I've lost any progress that I
Yeah.
made. I do see how those thoughts could enter, though, and someone may feel
Yeah.
that way. But I just wanted to send encouragement to anybody else because we had a question recently on the Bobby Bone Show. I do a best bits, or Morgan does a best bits every weekend, and she rotates people on the show. And a couple weeks ago was my week, and a question that came in was about eating disorder, and someone said, "Are you ever fully recovered?" And I wish I would have had what you said about, well, that's why it's called I'm in recovery. I'm not recovered. Well, I did answer it in that way. I just didn't have that language.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, that's such a easy way to put it. Like it's sort of similar to grief. Like it's
you
it's
carry it.
always there. You always carry it, but the load doesn't feel as heavy. Like we've used the backpack example before. Like if grief is in a backpack and you're carrying it around, like some days that backpack may feel really heavy. And other days you're like, okay, the backpack's still here, but
I can live my life with the backpack.
I'm walking around fine. I'm walking around with ease. Like it will always be like, there's not a day that goes by that, I mean, honestly, there's days go by that I don't think of my mom and my dad. That can't be true. I'm sure there's days where like they don't cross my mind. I'm just saying there's days, if they do cross my mind, I always miss them. But of all the days, is that weird to say? I feel like you gave me a weird look like you don't think of your mom and dad every day.
I think you do.
Do you
You
think
just
I
don't
do?
realize it.
Okay.
I think you see, like even looking in your backyard, you see the
Oh, the birds.
chair or the birds.
Yeah.
I was thinking of your.
Oh, my rocking chair,
Your
my
rocking
mom's
chair.
rocking chair. Oh, I sold that on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, then so you don't do that. But you sold it.
Update. I know we discussed me doing it, and I thought that ultimately we decided on here that I was going to sell
Oh,
it.
I thought we were gonna refurbish it.
Oh.
But like, great. I'm glad you sold it. Great. Good for you. That was the right thing to do.
Hello. Hello. Whoopsie. I thought.
But I think you probably think of your parents more than you realize. It's just integrated into you.
Yeah, like I have my mom's. I don't have it on right now, but like I normally, I don't have on my pinky ring from my mom right now because it's a little teeny tiny
getting it
diamond
fixed.
fell out and I'm getting it fixed. So it's the only reason. But I always have that on. So you're right. Like I probably look at that every day and
Like,
think of
that's my
her, but I
mom's.
just don't.
The
Focus
grief
on it.
feels different. It's more integrated.
Yeah.
And so you see that and the feeling is still there, but it's a different kind of feeling.
Like my mom, what are we like almost mid-November now? So my mom, her, what do you call it? Death anniversary,
Oh.
death anniversary, her heaven birthday. What is it called? I feel like
Anniversary of her
the
death?
day she got her wings. What?
That sounds like a country
But
song.
I feel like people call her, yeah, her birthday is coming up in December. I don't know how I feel about it, like come December, but her death day. What do people call
the
that?
anniversary of her death.
I know, but I feel like there's a better way to say that.
The day she got her wings.
Let's call it her heavenly birthday.
Okay.
The day she got her wings. Was October 27th. And my sister's birthday is right after that, October 28th. And those 2 days are always kind of weird because my sister's birthday. My sister just texted me a red balloon because we associate red balloon with when my mom died. And I texted the red balloon back. And then my sister was traveling. She was in Austin and she was doing family things there. So we didn't even really talk that day. And then it was weird because some anniversaries of that have been really, really hard. And this year it wasn't at all. Like I sent the red balloon and of course I missed her, but I didn't have to take time to like, I wasn't overwhelmed. And I think normally when I feel overwhelmed, I'll do something like, okay, well now we need to do something special or let's go honor mom so that I can have like more peace come over me. But I didn't do that. And it was weird that I didn't even talk to my sister that day. I tried to call her. She didn't answer. Busy. But she was.
But you also had a lot going on that day. I will say that. Like that was a
It's a good point.
That
I
was
think
a hard
maybe
day for you
also
in general.
this time of year, or not every year this time of year, but what I have going on right now, you're right. Okay. I will say I felt it, but it wasn't like as hard. Like I didn't have a breakdown.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to.
So why do you think you have to have a breakdown to miss somebody?
I don't know. Good question. Because then if you don't break down, do you even really miss them?
Well, do you miss your mom?
Yes.
Okay.
I was joking. I don't think
Okay.
you have to have a breakdown.
But I think what I'm hearing too is usually it feels heavier.
Mm-hmm. But also too, you're right.
There are
Other things were heavier.
Yeah.
So it's like I only have so much
Mm-hmm.
capacity to feel. And so the mom stuff actually seemed manageable.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just, so it'll be every year's different.
Yeah.
This is an example of
Well,
that.
and I think to speak on what you were saying before, this year it felt like it was manageable. It didn't feel as heavy. That doesn't mean next year you won't be in a place where like you do cry. That doesn't mean that like you're bad at grieving. That means that grief is not linear, right? And growth oftentimes is not linear. Like we in our heads think it's supposed to be, but things are going to affect us at different times in different ways based on what else is going on within our environment. And you have a lot going on within your environment that's probably taking up a lot of space from these other things.
Yeah. Shannon sent us other ways to say anniversary of her death. You ready for them? Remembrance Day. Okay. Commemoration.
Okay.
And Angelversary. Could you imagine if I was like, what if I texted you? Today's my mom's angelversary. I know that.
I wouldn't say anything negative because I don't want to judge somebody who, if that's how they cope with that.
That's true.
I can't see you saying that, and I can't see myself using that. I think I would just say anniversary of her death. But I agree. I don't really like that. It's kind of a mouthful, and it's like, don, like.
Anniversary of her
Death.
The day she died.
Yeah.
The day the music died.
I think Heaven Birthday is cute.
Her heavenly birthday. Yeah, I think it's sweet.
Okay.
Let's hope she's there.
Just
I'm joking.
You're like, this is getting too heavy.
Obviously. I'm just kidding. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. I know.
Obviously.
Duh.
Of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Question that doesn't come up.
What?
So I have a update.
Okay. About?
Well, I have two updates, kind of. One, for anybody who's wondering, my treadmill's working.
Oh, yeah. You know people were wondering.
And I will say somebody came and fixed it. Last week I was talking about, like, I have to take it down the stairs. This is going to suck. They sent somebody to fix it for free. He was very nice. And he also told me it might have just been because I plugged it in wrong. But he waited to tell me that until after he rewired. You know, R's and W's are hard for me. That's hard.
Yeah.
He rewired the whole thing. And then he was like, could have been just, you plugged it in wrong. And I was like, okay, thanks for being kind about that. That brings me to upstairs, which brings me to my fire alarm.
Which brings you to the question that doesn't come up?
Yes.
Okay.
So after I had the issue with my smoke detector that I talked about last week, and I had the lady talking to me.
Yeah, that was weird.
So we now have, we haven't fixed it. We just took it off. So I started kind of panicking. Not super seriously, but like a little bit thinking in the back of my head, well, if there is a fire in our bedroom and we have to escape and we cannot get out of our bedroom, we're going to have to jump out our window. Which led me to, how would you jump out of the window? Do you know how to? It's a 2-story building. Do you know how to do this?
Okay. I have thought about ordering one of those throwdown ladders from Amazon.
Oh.
So
what?
I just haven't ever done it.
Wait, what?
It's like a little, rope with like little wooden, it's not very sturdy at all.
But it's for
it'll
emergency.
Work in an emergency, and you throw it out and then you like climb down. So you can order those on Amazon.
Okay, I will be ordering that because carry on. Do you know how to jump out of a window though?
I'm thinking what I would do probably is I would get my sheets.
Okay.
And make my own rope.
Okay.
Like, cause I'm not jumping out.
You're not jumping out.
What do you have some special way to jump and land and not hurt yourself? Like I would have, my sheet won't go all the way down, but I could maybe get down
enough.
What
are you connecting the sheet to so it doesn't fall?
Good question. Don't know yet. Maybe my curtain rod, because it's screwed into the wall. It's like,
Yeah.
could I tie it and then, hang down? I'm still going to have to jump, but just maybe not as far.
Okay. I'm thinking like the door, it's burning. You have 10 seconds to get out of here. The smoke is coming. Get out.
Okay.
And so you're thinking I have some time to make
Okay.
a contraption.
I guess I'm just going to have to jump.
Okay. Do you know how to jump?
No,
though?
I don't.
Okay.
Do you?
Okay. Well, so okay.
Obviously you do.
Okay, I do now, but I'm glad I'm talking about this because I asked Patrick this, and he acted like it was like, well, everybody knows this. I said, Patrick, if we had to jump out of our windows, how do you land? Because you don't want to land on your bottom because your
tailbone
will completely shatter. You don't want to land on if you land just on your feet, your legs are going to shatter, and then like you can't land on your hands. You can't land like how do you land where you might be able to walk again? Because 2 stories is kind of high, and we have concrete underneath of ours. So I said, Patrick, how would you jump out of this window? And he goes, tuck and roll.
What?
He just said tuck and roll. I said, what are you talking
about?
about?
That
tuck
sounds
and
like
roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. Like
a little different. Tuck and roll.
I'm not tucking. I can't tuck and roll out of a window. Like,
well,
what?
No, he means when you. So I looked it up. I actually like Googled this because I was like, how do you? He was like, everybody knows this, and I was like, I'm a part of everybody, and I don't know.
Oh, so you jump out of the window, and right before you hit the ground, you tuck and roll.
So
like I was.
No, because then you would just hit the ground as a roll.
Because I'm picturing he's like in the window and
he's
he
like
rolls,
cannonball.
and he's like rolling out of the window. Like how does it? How?
You just do a front flip out of the window. Okay. So basically, it says the internet says, and this is what he was saying, is when you land, and as soon as you land, you roll. So you're smoothing the impact, so the impact doesn't all go through your legs.
I mean, I just don't know how I'm going to be able to like
I do need to
all of
practice
that
it.
through.
I need to practice, but not through the 2-story window. But I also was thinking maybe this is going to sound a little bit sexist, but I don't mean it that way. Maybe this is more natural for men because they're like football. He was like in football, if you're gonna whatever, you roll so you don't hurt yourself as much, or you slide, or you do whatever. So they're like taught how to. And he played rugby, so I'm assuming there's a lot of tucking and rolling. Where nobody ever told me
classic rugby move.
Yeah,
he's so manly. Patrick, you're so manly.
I will say every time that he's done something recently, he'll be like, was that masculine?
Oh, does he know?
I showed him because I didn't want him to find out about that.
Yeah. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, listen to last week's episode.
Yeah. He knew exactly what I meant when I said it. But then now he's like, was that masculine enough for you? And I'm like, yes. Anywho, tuck and roll. So if you live in a 2-story building and there might be a fire, if you have to jump out, which we hope that you have the time to make the sheet ladder. We should put the ladder in our newsletter. Can you give me that?
Yeah.
Oh, Shannon already has it.
It'll be on our next upcoming newsletter. So make sure you sign up because you probably can't Google it yourself. We just make it easy for you. You never know. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, so now we know how questions that don't come up. I didn't know how to do that, and now I know. So thank you for teaching me. I feel like you saved my life.
I honestly
potentially
we won't know until we know. But
I'm like trying to figure out how I'm going to practice because I would be scared to like jump from my kitchen counter.
I think we need to go jump off stuff.
Yeah, but I'm nervous. I need to stretch more before or like because I've got to build up like muscles and then form. And maybe you could what you could do if you had time, honestly. I know the fire's coming. The fire's coming. But could you go in your closet and put on like Joey from Friends and put on like every clothing item that you have, like every sweatshirt, hoodie, jacket, and then jump out?
That's actually really, if there's a way to tie like a pillow around your bottom.
Yes.
Or on your knees.
Can you like.
And can you jump with a pillow and then roll into the pillow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can add some stuff to the tuck and roll. But I do think maybe we should go to a park and jump off things.
Practicing? Okay, practicing our tuck and roll.
So if you see us tucking and rolling in a park nearby, just
we could go to like a gymnastics place and practice like tucking and rolling into the foam pit.
Okay, Oh, we could just, I was going to say, what do we say to the gymnastics people when we book a session? Like, hey, we just want to practice.
You can do adult sessions.
Yeah,
I've
but
done it
they're going to be
before.
like, what do you want to come do? And we're
Just
like,
free form.
we would like to practice jumping out of our window in case there's a fire.
Yeah. I don't think they ask like, what are you training for or whatever. You just say like, I'm an athlete. Like I want to practice. Like
I'm an
whatever.
athlete. What do you mean? What am I here for?
Yeah.
I'm here to do athletic things.
Mm-hmm. And then you can just sign up. Yeah.
Okay.
Tuck and roll. All right. I have an email from a new listener named Dave.
Where?
Hey, Dave. You don't know what that's from?
Do you know what it's from?
No. But I was hoping you did because whenever I saw that his name was Dave,
That's
I
what
had
you
in my
thought.
mind, hey, Dave. So if anybody listening right now knows what that's from, like, do you know what's up? That's from?
That's a commercial.
Yeah, Budweiser.
So do you think Dave is like a
Hey,
beer commercial?
Dave. I don't know.
I'm
It could be a
thinking, like-
movie, a TV show, a commercial, a meme. Nothing. It
Nothing's
could just
coming
be
to
from
me.
like, I know it could be from nothing. It just could be from my brain.
You
Like,
could have had a conversation with somebody named Dave in your head, and that's
hey,
what
Dave.
you remember.
Like, I don't know. But I'm gonna read his note, and I just want to give a shout out because not only is he a new listener and he's already emailing,
Yeah.
but he is also offering some advice.
Okay, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Let's go.
New listener
Give me that
emailing
advice.
because we've gotten some really good emails lately from listeners that have been listening a long time, and like you don't have to email right away at all because these listeners had not. They were like, I've been listening for years. This is my first time emailing, and I've thought about emailing for 2 or 3 years now, and I'm finally sitting down to do it, and like that's really special. Like if you take the time to sit down and email us, that's not lost on us. But he just started listening on October 14th. So he hasn't even been listening a full month.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Dave. Hey there, Amy and Kat. I just listened to your podcast on burnout October 14th and enjoyed the whole show. Good to hear the male caller who listens as a way to learn more about being a good partner with his wife. Us guys can always use some help in that category. Amy, you mentioned the meh massages from your boyfriend. My question to you is, do you ask him to do anything differently or just receive what he gives, feel unsatisfied, and not give feedback? Oh, you found a good knot. Can you dig into that area a little more? That feels good. Like things. So Dave is saying, like, speak up. Tell him what you need. Don't hope he guesses right and then feel disappointed when he doesn't guess right. Y'all know we are not mind readers, so lay it out there for us to digest and act on.
Let's go, Dave.
Hey, Dave. And why I listened in the first place, the burnout is real. I finally learned to let go and not be 100% attached to my email and phone when my dad was in his last days. Oh, his dad has an angelversary or a heaven birthday. What did we decide? Heavenly birthday.
Yeah, we didn't say angelversary.
Dave, tell us what you say. A coworker mentor encouraged me to go a day without looking at email and see if the world continued. It did not blow up. Since then, I have learned that I can go for larger blocks of time without staying connected. It has really helped me. A new and happy listener and probably soon to be a subscriber, Dave.
Dave.
So by this point, he probably has subscribed to the newsletter. So he's emailed, offered advice, and subscribed for the newsletter. He probably is walking around. Well, they haven't shipped out yet, but I wonder if he's ordered a hoodie.
He probably has.
Or a hat. Oh, here's our hats.
But also, he could have.
For people on YouTube.
Sick.
What does it say, Kat?
It depends.
It says it depends. This makes me think of this time I tried to do this viral video with Kat where I was like, hey, like if you therapists rank their
Coping
skills. Yeah. So it's like journaling and Kat's like, well, it depends. And it's like going for a walk. Oh, it depends. And it's like, just say if you think it's a 1 or a 10, but Kat couldn't do it because
it depends.
She has integrity and it really depends. She can't just say something's a 10, when for somebody else, it might be a 1.
Right.
So it depends. And then with the let them theory and Mel Robbins, it's sort of like, okay, yeah, let them works at times, but also it depends. So there's so many things in life where it's not black and white. This is a representation, even though the hat is sort of off-white and brown. Life is gray. it's
We
not,
missed
life is
an
not,
opportunity to make a gray hat that says it depends.
it's fine. I kind of like this color combo better, but our sweatsuit is gray.
It's gray.
Our
We
sweatsuit's
couldn't make
kind of
everything gray.
charcoal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And our t-shirt is sort of
Charcoal,
gray
yeah.
and it says have the day you need to have. But it depends represents the gray area in life where if you're feeling like it has to be this one way or another, because sometimes we've been conditioned that way to be more black and white with our thinking. This hat is an exhale. It's a deep breath and an exhale to be like, you know what? It depends. Right?
Yes. I
Yeah.
think that was the best natural commercial for that hat that anybody could have ever.
Except for, we got to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
The hat arrives flat brimmed. It's not a flat brimmed hat. It is you have to mold it with your hands yourself.
Which I didn't know.
I'm sure Dave probably knows how to do this with a hat because sort of like Patrick with tuck and roll. Like guys probably just know how to do hats better than girls.
Yeah.
But Kat's like, oh no, this hat is flat. And I mean, it looked so ridiculous. But then finally, Camille, who's doing our merch, she's like, hey guys, I've never had any trouble bending the brim. So if you're having any trouble, just keep messing with it. Like you can't.
She said it really kindly. Like, hello. Yeah. You don't want to like break it in half, but
like you just like fold from and like do like a scoop. Do like a scoop. So it depends. A lot in life depends. Thanks, Dave, for your email.
Also, I was going to
and
say,
your advice.
Subscriber, he could have been our 1,000th YouTube subscriber.
Maybe. Do you think I took that as he was subscribing to the newsletter?
Subscriber to anything. You could subscribe and be a follower of the podcast and subscribe to the podcast.
Yeah, we finally got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I found out because I got an email because I didn't go to the YouTube. I got an email from YouTube, and they were like, "Congratulations, you hit 1,000!" And I opened it up, and it was all these falling bananas. It was kind of like a little dopamine hit. I don't know. I mean, YouTube has to know what they're doing.
Yeah,
like something was rewarding about the falling bananas,
and you want to get more.
They were like,
bananas.
Like. Go bananas. You just hit 1,000 subscribers
Cute.
Or something. So I thought it was cute.
I think when you get 100,000, they send you a plaque.
Sweet.
So road to 100,000.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Except for you and I we're not big on like the best at promoting it.
The YouTube?
Yeah. The YouTube. But
it will happen naturally.
It is happening naturally.
If you're listening and you have a internet,
if you have
subscribe to us on YouTube.
Phone.
Yeah, subscribe to us on YouTube. Just throw us a little. That's like giving us a thank you. You just subscribe.
Yeah. Even if you don't watch it over there, you can
you
just
don't even have to. We'd
subscribe.
love if you did watch it.
I don't really know what that does for us. Like I'm sort of old school with this, like podcasting. Like I like that we just have listeners that listen on podcast.
Well, they can listen on the podcast and subscribe to our YouTube.
I know. I still just haven't figured out what that's doing for us yet.
It's making us get banana emails.
Yeah. Ooh, I wonder what they send you at 2,000.
Yeah.
That dopamine hit though is real. Like when I did Pilates the other day, did I tell you that I signed up for one Pilates class and I hadn't done it in months and I was going to a new place. And you're assigned a locker when you get there. Like whatever bed or machine you're on, they're numbered like 1 through 15.
I love that you called them beds.
What are they called? Beds? I'm calling it that.
I love that.
Because I lay on it sometimes and do nothing. But like say I have bed number 7 or machine number 7.
A workout nap.
Then that means I'm locker 7 and I can go put my stuff in locker 7. Well, when I got out of my first class and I went to this class on a code, my friend had a code, so I went for free. Cost me nothing. I go to my locker and they put a card in my locker that said like, congratulations, Amy, you're a Pilates princess. You just finished your first class. Guess what I did? Because
you bought a package?
Now I'm a Pilates princess.
You bought a package?
I bought a year.
Stop it.
Yeah. Like
they know what they're doing.
My dopamine hit was so high. Well, but here's the thing. They gave me a code. The code was 20% off.
Well, they know how to get you.
So 20% off for a pack of 5, Okay, but now I'm a Pilates princess, so I have to show up way more.
Yeah,
Like
you're good.
I'm in. The class was so good too. Like I really loved it. Guess what? I've been every day since I signed up. Every single day.
Let's go.
That's why sometimes I just lay there like it's a bed.
Well-
But I've been there.
Can I tell you some insider baseball of the gym atmosphere of selling?
Yeah,
So,
they got me.
well, no,
It was,
I
but it was
mean,
it
is
I was
dopamine,
fresh
yes.
off of a dopamine hit from a good workout.
yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Then I opened the locker and I have a card congratulating me,
Mm-hmm.
calling me a Pilates princess and giving me a discount code.
I mean, that's probably.
And then I purchased something.
Did you get? So you bought that? Did you get any merch too? Were they like, if you buy merch,
Socks.
well, you have to have those.
Yeah, but I already have plenty of
Oh,
socks.
okay.
But I needed
Did you
their
get a
socks.
discount on their socks if you
No.
bought them? That you're like, well, I'm gonna buy these socks for you since you gave me this discount.
Yeah.
you help me.
But
I
the
help
discount was sick. It was good. 20% off
of a year, yeah.
of the year. So that was where I did the math. I saved the most money. And now I'm a Pilates princess, so I have to show up.
Because you might be a queen eventually.
Maybe.
Here's the thing, to get your money's worth of that, you have to go the whole year.
That's why I'm going.
But you don't need to go every
Actually, I
day.
don't.
Like you just go
I know.
a couple times a
But
week.
now,
for
but
a year.
but right now I'm motivated and I'm
Mm-hmm.
in and I'm feeling stronger. Like I already on the bands, like I was having to do, the different resistance
Yeah.
levels. Like say I was having to always go down from the recommended. They're like, just so you know, for this move, it's recommended red, red, red. But if you need to go red, red, blue, you're good. And I was always having to. I was like, shoot, I can do red,
You're
red,
like,
blue. I gotta
blue,
go
blue,
red,
blue.
red, yellow. Like that's and now red, red, blue.
No way.
Which you know what's around the corner?
Red,
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 red.
red. I know. So I'm getting stronger and I need that. Like I need also I feel better. Maybe my merry and joyfulness is from like
Because you're a
moving-
Pilates princess.
Yes, and I'm moving my body. Like endorphins are legit.
Endorphins make you happy.
And happy people don't kill their husbands.
Boom.
Just saying.
So
Name that movie.
Legally Blonde.
Okay.
I've seen that one.
Mhm.
Wouldn't it be crazy if I hadn't seen Legally Blonde.
Not really. You haven't seen like a lot of classics.
Okay, I worked like over 10 years ago at this gym, and my job, I was front desk, but I had to do sales. So I had to sell the memberships, and I wasn't very good at it because it gave me too much. I don't like selling things to people. I'm like, if you want it, here it is. But they were, what their motto was, you get every class, the first class is free to get people in. And like, I don't remember the percentages of it, but because people are like so hopped up on the endorphins after a workout, if they're going to buy it, they're going to buy it then. They're not going to like, I mean, sometimes they do go home and think about it and buy it, but like, that's when you like wanted to lock it in, and they put so much pressure on us to put pressure on them. And I knew I was the annoying salesperson. You know that feeling? Do you know that feeling?
Oh yeah.
Oh, and you're like, I know you don't want to buy this, but I have to give you this spiel anyway. Anyway, if you didn't buy it, then what they did is we'll give you another class for free. But if you don't end up buying a membership, you have to pay for that class. So people would come back in and they would be on endorphins again, and then I would get them.
Mm.
So that's how they do it. Now we didn't do the cards, and we didn't call people like kickboxing queens.
Yeah.
We should have, because that would have been a little extra oomph. But I think what your studio is doing, they're doing it right.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, props to them. So anybody, if you own a fitness studio, you stick a card in somebody's locker,
That's all you
call
gotta
them
do.
a princess, like, or depending on their. I'm sure Dave probably wouldn't want to be.
Prince.
Maybe Dave would. I don't know Dave's preference, but whatever. You just
It's cute.
it was good. You know what's something I just learned about both of us? Is I used to work front desk at a gym. You know, we find our similarities.
We're
Like
the same.
we're the same,
What
except
kind of gym?
yeah, Gold's Gym. I worked the front desk. I didn't have to sell any memberships though, but it was right after I got out of college and I was living with my sister, and I needed to get a job because I didn't have my job yet. I got into sales after that, but it was because I ran into a friend when she came in to work out there, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm working at Luke over at AGM," and I'm like, "What?" So then I called Luke, and she was like, "Yeah, I think we might be hiring," and I'm like, "Luke, what up?" He was my BFF in high school. And I was like, "Are y'all hiring?" And he was like, "Yeah, let me set you up an interview." So it was all that, like, you never know. Like, I did not
That's
want
how
to
you
go
got
work
your-
the front desk at Gold's, but it's like, that is what led me to my next job.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Like I was working, I had to get there at 5 a.m. and I was working with some 18-year-old kid. And here I am.
You're like 21.
No, I was like 22. But he was like, I was out of college.
And he was in high school.
Yes. And then my classmates that are starting their professional careers were coming in to work out. And I'm like, do you need a towel? But no shame. Like I think at the time I wouldn't have a problem with it now because it's like whatever. Like I understand life better, but I think at the time I was embarrassed
Yeah.
because I was like, don't forget to beep your card. Excuse me, your card didn't scan. You need to check in because they were sticklers about beeping the card and making sure people had a towel.
What if they were late on their payments? Did you have to like be like,
No, I wasn't even that high level. Like I was like literally bottom of the, like I was
started from the bottom.
I was with the 18-year-old punk kid from like that just had finished high school, and he's
like, you went to college for this?
And I was like, yeah, yep,
I did.
Yep.
Could you fold the towels really well?
Yeah.
Okay. Skills.
I had skills, but
did your gym have
I had to wake up so early. Oh, my sister's husband would talk about this. Like I had to wake up so early. This is before I got into radio, which then I learned what early was doing a morning show. But I had to be at Gold's at 5 a.m. and I would go to bed at night and I'd be dreading waking up, but I would sleep in my uniform. And then, and then I would wake up and just get in my car and go to work. Yeah.
Huh.
I'd sleep, and it was like a black, like, the material was horrible, but black with like gold stripes.
Ew.
And it said Gold.
You
and
had
I
to wear the
black
gold
pants.
Oh.
And I would just sleep in it. And that was when I was living in my sister's little, it was more like a shed, but we painted it. And it didn't have a bathroom.
A shed?
Well, it was the only space, and it was either that or go like live with my mom.
Did it have air conditioning?
No. But
you lived outside.
I lived outside, and it didn't have a bathroom, and I was too scared to walk into their house at night. I would pee in a vase. Yeah. I've come a long way.
You were working at Gold's Gym, and you lived outside, and you peed in a vase.
Yes. Oh my gosh. This is like the story, you hear of those people where they're like, like Jewel was like, before I was famous, I slept in my car.
You're like, I slept in a shed and I peed in a vase.
Yeah. I mean, but I thought, but we painted the inside purple, and then the outside we painted to match their house.
Could she not let you sleep on the couch inside with the air
I was
conditioning?
excited about living in the shed. It was like my own space.
Okay.
We had a little makeshift closet.
Are you sure? Did it have electricity?
Yeah, we had. I'm sure. Yeah, we had a light. Yeah, I had a light.
Like you brought a lamp in there,
like a in the ceiling where you pull that string down.
Do you have any pictures of this? You think?
Did
you ever invite anybody over to your shed?
I know the vase looked like a bamboo. Yeah, I did go on.
Did you bring a date?
A guy at Gold. So while I
have my own place. You want to come over?
Yeah. So while I was working at Gold's Gym, I got to work out there for free. And so one day after a workout, actually, I think I had already. Did I move up to my sales job yet? No, because once I got my sales job, I got an apartment with roommates because I could afford it. But I must have just been working out one day because when I was going to the parking lot, this guy that was also working out, I did work there at the time because I would check him in and be like, do you need a towel? Yeah. Okay. Have I told you about the guy where I went on a couple dates with him and then we went to the lake for one of our dates and I realized he shaved his legs and I was like, no.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't. That was him. So,
but it wasn't a deal breaker that you lived outside.
I don't think he realized that because when he picked me up for my date, I had him meet me at my sister's front door. So he probably thought that was my house.
Oh, yeah. I was like, baller. She must own Gold's Gym.
No, my sister wasn't rocking that way back then, but they were newly married with a baby. I mean, it was a super cute house, but like,
okay, well, maybe she's the manager of Gold's Gym.
Maybe. Yeah. More like the manager.
But you never brought anybody to your quarters. Okay.
Mm-mm.
That would be hilarious.
Hilarious. All right. So,
that's fun.
All right. So, fun thing. We used to both work at the gym.
Yep.
Good times.
Fun thing. You used to pee in a vase.
Yeah. I'm surprised I never told you that story.
No, you didn't. I'm glad we're doing this podcast because I'm learning more about you. Things that don't come up.
That's right. Things that don't come up. All right. Well, we hope y'all are Having the day you need to have.
And we hope that you sign up for our newsletter,
Mm-hmm.
subscribe to our YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
follow us on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
follow us on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and
Rate and review.
rate and review. Send us an email, send us a question, feelingthingspodcast. Hey there at feelingthingspodcast.com and feelingthingspodcast.com. Shop our merch.
Is that where they can shop the merch?
Mm-hmm.
We're linking it in the show notes, but
Feelingthingspodcast.com.
yeah.
Hat.
It's hard on the video to see the pants. I
Yeah.
think people should
They're
just
just
go check
sweat-
it out.
they're like-
Because Kat ordered an extra large sweatshirt so it covers the pants.
I like to be overflowed in my sweat attire,
Mm-hmm.
my lounge wear.
It's
That's
cute.
a better way. I don't think you can really see them, but it says feeling things. Feeling things, matching set, cute.
And then have that you need to have on a t-shirt. Cute.
Cute.
It depends on a hat.
Cute.
All right. Okay, so have the day.
You need to have.
Bye.
Bye.